Welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. DAPs.
And I'm Johnny 3.
And tonight, we're going to be talking about Star Wars, the return of Han, the Tech House Cup, and Geeks on the Road. And it's raining. I don't know if you can hear. I hope it doesn't leak or anything, because it sounds really loud. So yes, we actually have weather in California.
True. It's true.
So, Star Wars, the return of Han. Harrison Ford. Huh? Oh yeah, why are you Johnny 3 this week?
Did I say 3?
Yeah.
Yes.
I must still be stuck in Central Time, I'm sorry. Johnny 5.
Touche. So, Star Wars The Return of Han, Harrison Ford has said that he's returning to Star Wars for the upcoming trilogy, and that is amazing in my book.
Yeah,
what do you
that's
think?
really cool.
Are you excited by this? Are you terrified?
I think so. Harrison Ford played the old guy in Indy 4, right?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool.
He also played Han Solo in the original. He shot first, killed the guy.
Yes.
Yes? Comments? Yes or no?
Burrito.
Did Han shoot first? We'll see how.
Something like that.
We'll see how that goes down. Yeah, we should have.
Shoot.
I hope you can hear us. It's really loud.
It's not static, I swear.
This is rain.
But yeah, that's gonna be really cool.
Our sound guy says he can totally hear the rain. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what his role is going to be, if it's going to be just a cameo or if it's going to be a major role, but I hope it's a major role.
That'd be cool.
I would be really happy if he kind of came back as the mentor who was...
I was gonna say, not as like the pilot, you know, the guy that he, you know, the Han Solo from the original trilogy.
Right.
Like he's got to be in a new, like a position of leadership or a position of...
Yeah, he could be like Grandpa, you know,
Yeah.
fixing up his old Millennium Falcon. It's a classic now. He polished it, painted it teal, you know, all that stuff.
Chewie sits on the porch,
yeah.
just growling at strangers as they walk by on his lawn.
Exactly. And
is there a river flowing?
there is a river flowing underneath our set. Best episode ever. If Johnny flows away, we will know what happened. Yeah, so I'd like to see him do a big role. I don't want to see him be just kind of floating through the movie, but I would like to see him do something substantial. The other interesting Star Wars news that's going on is John Williams threw his hat into the ring as being the composer for the new trilogy, which is really an interesting thing because J.J. Abrams has a pretty solid partnership with Michael Giacchino. Giacchino, thank you. Where were you last time I tried to say that?
Revolution?
I cannot say his name, no.
Okay.
And so it really creates an interesting thing. And Giacchino, did I say it right?
Yes.
Has worked with Star Wars stuff before. I believe he worked on Star Tours, right, Roger?
Sorry?
You guys are paying attention to me, right?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did do the
Okay, he worked.
Star Tours,
Yes. So he has history with Star Tours and Star Wars, but John Williams obviously has a whole lot more. So I personally would love to see John Williams come back. I think JJ would be a little bit crazy not to bring him back, just because if I had the chance to direct Star Wars and get John Williams to come back, I'm on board. Your turn.
Why not get both?
I don't know.
Put them in a room, have them work together. Synergy.
That seems like a good idea, but I've also worked with musicians long enough to know that
true.
might not fly so well. I mean, it might, but I don't know. I don't know either of them, obviously. So
True.
I just don't know if that would work in terms of personalities and whatever, or have John Williams do the main themes and Giacchino can Giacchino. I'm never going to get that.
It's weird.
He could orchestrate it or something. You know, there's usually people that come in and help build it up. So
It's true.
I don't know.
There are definitely options.
And it's cool too because it's kind of the old and the new coming together. You know, Harrison Ford and J.J. Abrams, and I think Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill are also going to be coming back. And so I don't know. I'm excited about it. And I think the longer we wait, the more information is going to come out. And
Do you really think more information will come out?
yeah,
Okay.
I think
Well, it's J.J.
Lucas.
Abrams. He kind of.
I thought we wouldn't get anything, but the fact that all of this is already coming out
It's true.
makes me think maybe not, because I'm pretty sure you guys can check me on this, and I'd like comments if possible. When the first Star Trek 4 years ago, whenever it came out. I'm pretty sure JJ pretty much unveiled the actors, and he controlled that. So we'll see. Moving right along. Tech House Cup time.
Tech House Cup. Couple of things.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting recent news that popped up is Microsoft is contributing $2 billion to a loan to keep Dell afloat. For that, we definitely will be giving out points, and that will be to Google and Apple 50 points each, because how dare you, Microsoft, subsidize the...
Dude, they got a Dell.
Exactly. How dare you subsidize Dell?
Sorry, guys.
Because I actually wrote a book once and had to spend $1,500 because my Dell decided to eat my book. So negative 50 points for Microsoft, plus 50 points for Google and Apple.
She did do a good job with the Skyfall theme, and that should not be overlooked.
Add an A, get rid of an L, add an E.
Lost me already.
Yeah, I know. Spelling is not your forte, apparently.
5 tape.
Before we move on to comments, you may have noticed things were a bit weird on Geeks Corner last week.
As opposed to how normal they usually are.
Well, normally they're just wacky and crazy, but last week things were weird. We came out late. We had some interesting things happen. If you paid attention to our Twitter or Facebook or all those things, you noticed that we've actually posted the episode from a hotel in Austin, Texas.
Yep.
And while we were there, we got to don our penguin hats and perform.
Yeah.
So do you want to share a little bit about that?
A couple episodes ago, we mentioned that we film these on Tuesday nights, and if anything happens between Tuesday night and Wednesday morning, that's why it's not in the show. And a lot happened last Tuesday night after we finished filming. That's when we got the call of, hey, we saw your music video, do you want to perform
It was actually
live?
kind of going on both sides of while we were filming.
Yeah,
And,
but that's when it was really finalized, and how can is it easy to get a banjo to Austin, Texas? And that answer is no.
it is not.
It is not.
Especially if you don't have a hard case.
A hard case. There's no
So-
way to get it there safely, cheaply.
And if you'd like to
etc.
donate one, we would absolutely
If you have a
love
hard
it.
banjo case, please let us know. If you're not using it, that'd be fantastic.
Yes. Anyway,
so
continue.
we decided to take our mandolins on the flight. That was our personal item, I think, or our carry-on. Go to Texas and perform this song that we had written 2-3 days ago,
Yeah,
something like that.
a couple days before.
Yeah.
5 days maybe.
Exactly.
I don't know. We'll
So-
go with 5.
Yeah, we always go with 5. But it was a fantastic week.
And then we found out during rehearsal on Thursday. We get there Thursday morning. We're the first part of rehearsal, and they're like, "By the way, can you basically be the big closing number for
Yeah.
this conference?"
Which
And-
was
and they're like-
fantastic.
And then the entire weekend, the vice president of North American sales, Steve Hastings, kept saying, "We have a big bang finish for you." And we're like, I hope one of our mandolins don't break or something, because then it really will be a big bang finish. And
That's true.
but yeah, it was really daunting. And then Saturday came along, and all of the president and all of the famous people spoke, and
we got to follow all of them.
we got to follow them, and for some reason
Yeah.
they clapped.
And it was basically finish the song, thank you, goodbye, and then they started packing up chairs.
Yeah, like,
that was
we were-
the last thing.
We were the
So-
whatever that is. I don't know what that is.
We were
Finale.
the-
We were the
little
grand
bow.
finale. We
Yeah.
fit a 3.5-hour finale into 2 minutes.
We got a minute and a half.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's kind of what we did, though, because they're like,
Exactly.
"Can you pare it down to 2 minutes?" And we did.
And on Thursday they said, also, can you add in a sing-along?
Oh yeah, we added it. We let our
Which-
first ever. No, it's not our first ever sing along. We did it at Christmas a couple years ago.
That's true, but I've been trying to get this guy to do a sing-along on stage for a long time, and finally got it to happen, so
You did the sing along.
it's true.
Moving right on to comments.
Yes.
Because we talked about that, right?
Yeah.
We're good. Okay. So we had a really fun comment about an idea that would combine two of our favorite things. It's both Muppets and Star Wars. And there's the action figures that we used to have on the corner of in the corner of Geeks Corner that you may have seen that were all the Star Wars characters, but they were Muppets.
But they
And-
recast a couple of people.
Right. They're a little bit different.
Yeah,
And,
and it totally works too. Is the weird part.
yeah. So we like that idea. Maybe it'll be a cartoon or something. Maybe Pixar could do it.
Yeah.
How cool would it be if Pixar used Muppet characters to make a Star Wars film?
My
This
question,
needs to happen.
my question at that point is, who would sue who the most?
They're all the same house.
That's true.
Disney
Yeah.
owns Pixar, The Muppets, and Star Wars. Perfect.
Whoa. Weird.
Mind blown. Mind blown.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Hey, Adam, I had that watch.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. And then we have an international comment, and
I was wondering.
he brought up working together as well.
Juiced?
And really, John Williams, I think it does come down to him. It should be like Star Wars would not be Star Wars without John Williams. I firmly believe that if you didn't have his score and his music, it wouldn't have become the international epic legacy that it is today.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Randy thinks I should sit behind your desk, is how I read that.
No, that's not what he said.
I know, it's a caption.
It was a caption for last week's photo, and we
added
thank you
caption.
for those, and we're posting them again on our fan page.
Mm-hmm.
And Tyler is doing a great job taking those. So post lots of captions, and they might end up here.
Yeah.
And-
Still, he wouldn't have posted that caption if he didn't think I should be behind your desk. So thank you,
And
Randy.
Seth, this model actually isn't the A. It's just the NCC 1701 from the first two Star Trek movies that gets destroyed in the third movie. And my friend Eric gave it to me for my birthday several years ago. And if you were to go
R2D2, the one behind.
in the back, yes, who can be found in the Star Trek movie of 2009. Are you guys aware of that?
Yes.
Yeah, we
I
got
think I saw
one.
it.
No.
Go back and look. It's there. Or you
just
can
Google
cheat and
R2.
Google it. Yeah.
Don't cheat. Minus
But
10
you
points from
can
Google.
find these on Amazon.com, and I don't remember how much they are, but I've seen them still. You used to be able to get them at Toys R Us, but no longer.
We're amassing quite a number of staplers.
Yeah, we are. We've gotten more
I just started
staplers.
noticing.
Thank you for sending these. We appreciate it. We're up to 3. I'm not going to say whose is whose, but
2 more, guys.
we need more. We need lots more,
Those
and we'll
lots.
keep putting them back here and maybe hanging them from the ceilings, and who knows. It'll be a fantastic thing. But this Sunday is the Oscars,
Yep.
which means what's coming? DAPsies. The DAPsies. So we've got a couple of nominations. Send more. We need lots of them. You can send them to our Twitter, our Facebook, or our YouTube. And
Because Tuesday will be Tuesday late. Tuesday
yep.
late.
Yep. So expect to see. I don't know how we're going to do it this year. We'll see. It'll be an interesting thing.
Don't expect anything.
Don't
and
expect
we'll meet those
anything.
expectations.
Just expect something to be called DAPsies coming up to a computer screen near you, or if you have Apple TV, it'll be on your big screen. But with that, we are running out of time, so take a moment to subscribe, and we'll see you around the corner.
Geek out.
I'm liking what they're doing. It was fun to go in, and I'm not usually one that goes and sees princesses, but we did make an effort to go get pictures for y'all yesterday, and there'll be a link down in the description section. But it was a lot of fun to go and see something different, and
Will the gallery be titled Princesses for Y'all?
no.